My soul say yes, yes, yes. My soul say yes to your will. My soul say yes, yes, yes. My soul say yes to your will. Let's take it one last time. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, says yes to your will. All right, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. This is Montage M sound demo, and we started with the strings. Now we are going to focus. We are going to shift our concentration and focus on pads. Okay, so I'm going to try and keep this very short and talk less. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep singing the song that you heard me singing, and I'm going to go through my library. So first things first. Here are all my favorites, so just so you have a look at them for your own sampling. I'm going to go through all of them for you. All right, so those are all my favorites, okay? That is for pad and choir, out of the choir, pad and choir category. All right, if you don't say favorites, you're going to have to go through a lot. So here are my favorites that I have selected, all right? And right now, the tone you guys see us using is the ambient synth pad, okay? Ambient synth pad. Let's hear how that sounds one more time before we move away from it. My soul say yes, says yes, says yes. My soul say yes, says yes to your will. Sounds nice. Let's go through a couple and let's move very fast now, okay? Let's do that, okay? That is smooth pad. My soul says yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes to your will. All right, for the sake of time, let's move on. Warming pad sounds good. Okay, let's give it a shot. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul says yes, say yes to your will. All right, that sounds very good. CS pad, not too bad. Okay, it will be good to, if you sample it with other sounds, but let's go for it. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul says yes, says yes to your will. Not too bad. All right, ANX soft pad pat. Okay. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes to your will. So as you guys will know, I'm not really leveling anything. I'm not doing any mixing. I'm just playing the tone because the tone is more important than my voice right now. All right, it's workable. Okay, it's called Patter Day. My soul say yes, say yeah, say yeah. My soul say yeah, say yeah to your will. So of course this will need some work. It has some other sounds that kind of makes it weird. Okay, so you need to clean that up. All right, this is right in your face. Okay, PM, FM, PWM pad. Okay. My soul say yeah, say yeah, say yeah. My soul say yeah, say yes to your will. It's pretty good. All right, so with this hybrid dance pad, there are creative ways you can use it. I just have it here. It will be good if you mixed it with some EPs and stuff, or if you're doing some type of music where you were playing fast and needed some chords. An example would be something like this. Something like that will be cool. You can try and use it still in the padded way, but I think it will be a little too noisy. So you really got to blend it with other sounds to really make it nicer. I'm not even gonna do it, okay? I'm not even gonna do it. All right, where are we at? 7 minutes? Let's try and keep this under 10 minutes. All right, so the heavenly. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes to your will. All right, it's not the cleanest, but it really complements depending on what kind of production you're doing. All right, so this is kind of a better version of the hybrid dance pad where it's kind of a bit more playable with what I'm doing, okay? So let's hear how it sounds. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes. Of course, you got to do your levels right to really let it stand out. Let's try the saw pad. Okay, saw pad is one of them. Come on. All right. So my soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes to your will. Not too bad, right? Very nice. I like that, right? I normally like cool, smooth ones. Okay, so dark modulation pad. Okay, let's hear how that sounds. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes to your will. All right. We already did the ambient synth pad, so we are not going to do this. It's similar. Let's do the simple air. It's more on the lighter side, but it has its purpose. My soul say yes, says yes, say yes, Lord. My soul says yes to your will. All right, let's go to a couple more. Let's try the analog, okay? My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, says yes to your will. Okay, pretty good. So dark Atmo pad, okay. My soul say yes, say yes, Lord. My soul say yes, say yes. All right, you can clean it up a little bit. All right, so this is kind of like that, the dark Atmo pad with some organ blended, okay. I'm not gonna waste time on it. Slow attack pad, not too bad. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul says yes. All right, not too bad. All right, this is kind of like bell and pad mix. I'm not gonna waste time on it. It's good for different users, right? I'm not going to waste time on it. You guys kind of get the idea. Space vocal is unique. It's unique. Space vocals, very unique. My soul says yes, says yeah, say yeah. My soul says yes, says yeah to your will. It's pretty unique. I like it. Oh man, one of my favorites, Ooh Pad. Ooh Pad, okay, is very, very, very nice. It mixes voices and the pad together. My soul says yes, says yes, says yes. My soul says yes, says yes to your will. A similar one to the Ooh pad is something like the Ooh choir, okay? And the same voice kind of, they're all the same, Ooh choir. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul says yes, say yes to you. Okay, and then the same voice, similar as well. My soul say yes. Say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, says yes to your will. I like that. It's a bit more cooler, okay? Warmer is what I mean. Woo. Nativity, okay? Sounds good. My soul says yes, say yes, say yes. My soul says yes to your will. Okay, man, we are already over 10 minutes. All right, Seraphim. My soul says yes, say yes, say yes. With this sound, I have another idea for it, more like mixing with other stuff. So not for what I'm doing. All right, sweet pad. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes to your will. Okay, angel pad. Similar to the other ones. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes to your will. So the reason why I'm playing is to really help you to see perspective, because every tone you pick kind of gives you a different way you have to play it. So if I play one way and just keep switching between tones, it's not going to be realistic. So that's why I'm doing it this way for you, so you really can connect. All right, sailboarding, not too bad. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes to your will. Very nice. I like that. Okay, I like that. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, says yes to your will. All right. All right, last one and we are done. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes. All right, so this is fine. It's not the greatest. It's kind of, it kind of has sounds like something with something like with a pad, with a trumpet and that kind of thing, right? All right, so it's not bad. Now, I want to talk to you guys about something. Ideally speaking, when it comes to pads, you got to do a little bit of mixing to get a cleanest pad. So you guys heard all the pads we played, right? Let's just say I liked a string so much, right? Any string. Let's just say I like the string. I mean, it's fine, but I want something more realistic with the string. Something like the background, I think, is cool. Actually, I do have another that I liked. Let me see if I could find it. Yes, VP Soft. Very good, okay? So the whole idea with these pads is you can take even a string sound and just treat it a little bit. So you see with this string sound that I have, with whatever settings you have in here, you can deal with it. I'm not all that great at dealing with software stuff because normally I don't do anything in it. I just pick the sound and just do my mixing. So if you were to put on like an EQ, so here how this, what I'm gonna do is let me record something and then we're gonna mix it so you guys see how it sounds, okay? So let me record something quick. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. My soul say yes, say yes, say yes. So let me go ahead and loop that real quick so we can I can kind of really help you guys to understand where I'm going now with this. All right. So listen to this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to equalize it and hear how it's going to start sounding. So for us to really get it into that paddy looking way, we have to cut the highs, okay? So that means we got to do a high cut, okay? So you can turn it on, and then all you can do is you can just go ahead and do like a low pass for that. And once you do a low pass, you're going to hear our sound. So let me turn it off first, and then we're going to work it in. And you guys will see how it's going to start sounding. My crazy self, I had it off. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on, then you guys will hear the difference. Okay, so let me pull back a little bit so you guys can really hear it. Okay, so here how it's going to start sounding. Man, my crazy self did it again. All right, turn it on. Okay, and let's go. You guys see what is happening? We are making it kind of warm, cutting the highs, you know. So really, that's all there is to really getting good sounds. Pick a good strings and just kind of do a low pass or yeah, a low pass or high cut, however you call it, and then if you want, you can do a high shelf or a high cut too, you know. A high pass, and then that will also be good as well. And then you guys will hear how it's going to sound. So just watch. And then let's do a high pass also, which is a low cut. Okay. All right, so just look at what we've just done. Just with this simple cut, hear the difference. Before, hear the before, hear the before. Okay, now hear the after. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you guys were able to see, I wasn't monitoring, so now I'm seeing, but here's the low cut and here's the high cut, or high pass, low pass, okay, however you want to call it. All right, and that's what we've done, cut it, cut it. So that is without it, okay, that you heard, okay, one more. Now with the treatment. So you guys hear that? So just with that simple thing, it's done. Now I'm going to turn it off and we're going to pick a different string sound. And you guys will see how consistent it's going to be, okay? So this is the string sound we have here. So now let's pick another string sounds. Okay, let's just say big strings, okay? Now we're going to apply the same effect we just did. So this is with the big strings as is. With the treatment. Now keep in mind, every strings will demand how you cut. So you may need to cut more for certain instruments, especially if it has a lot of the highs and that kind of stuff. But for the most part, if you do just this basic, you're still going to get something decent, okay? So you guys see that? Now we can pick another string as a last thing, and then we'll be done, okay? So, oh, this is showing all these. I want only my favorites, okay? I want something more on the string side so you guys can really understand. All right, let's do worship center, okay? So worship center, without any treatment, sounds like this. I'm going to turn it off, okay? Without any treatment, sounds like this. All right, now with the treatment. Now, because it has a lot of the highs, we can even cut it a lot more and hear how it's going to start sounding. Sometimes you can give a little boost within the mid ranges, okay? Just to help it out, okay? So without, width. So that was without, and this is width. So bottom line, anytime you are trying to figure out what pad should you use and all that, if you have a decent strings, just equalize it and do a couple treatments and you're good to go, okay? So don't kill yourself if you are not finding the perfect tone. Sometimes all you need is treatment, okay? And that is gonna get the job done, okay? All right, I hope this helped you guys. Start with L4C Multimedia. See you in the next lesson. We just, we started with strings. We just did the pads. Now what we are gonna do is pianos, okay? So from pianos, then we go to EPs, then I'll come back a little bit to organ. I don't really know if I'll do organ, it's 50-50. And then maybe we do some synth stuff, synth leads and stuff like that. And we'll kind of close it off. And then I'll start going on the multi-layer stuff, okay? All right, so that is it for this video. See you guys in the next lesson. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please consider to subscribe if you're enjoying these series. As always, let me know what was your favorite tone that you heard amongst the pads, okay? All right, have a good one. See you guys.
Thanks for watching.